Hey guys, we're back, and we're actually back with Rhonda again for the second part of the interview. Okay, so ready?
I'm ready.
She's probably a little nervous because she doesn't know what's coming.
No, I don't have a clue.
All right, so I think this is a very, very interesting one.
Uh-oh.
Listen to it. What is the question based on your experience you wish people would ask you more often so that they would get the best of you?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Want me to repeat
What
it?
is the question I wish they would ask me more often so they would get the best of me?
Yes, based on your experience. Yeah.
Based on my experience.
Life, business, whatever it is. What is something you wish people would ask more often?
Golly. That's a good one, Stephanie. So much is rushing into my mind right now.
Just make okay, that one.
Yeah, so with me, I'm an auditory processor, so we might have to process a minute, and then you can get you'll get your answer.
Fine. Take your time.
Okay, so
I know those questions are different than, and I know it's also different for the people that are watching, that those are questions, you guys may have never heard before. But that's
yeah, I don't know that I've ever been asked. I know I've been told a lot that I am super approachable. I don't meet strangers. I love you instantly just because I do. That's who I am. But a lot of people don't ever get the depth of me because I try to do a lot more listening instead of shoving me on them.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, it's not that they're not given the chance to get to know me. I just really want to listen well enough to deserve to hear their story. So maybe that might be it, that no one ever truly asks, what's your story? And my story ends up coming out in bits and pieces. And somebody will say something and they'll ask me and I'll be like, oh yeah, back when blah, 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 blah happened to me. And they go, what? What happened to you? And I'm like, yeah, really? Yeah. And it's because I've had some really crazy things happen in my life. So maybe that's it. No one ever really asked to hear my story, which in a way it makes me feel pretty good because I've made them so comfortable by listening to them and loving on them that they're comfortable trusting me with their story.
Yeah.
And that makes my heart skip a beat because they need to talk and they need to have someone it makes me emotional. They need to have someone in their life that will listen to their story, that honestly wants to hear them. But maybe that's the answer to your question.
I love that though. So now I know what I'm going to ask you soon.
That's a whole nother interview, girl.
It's a whole nother round. But it makes sense because I've seen, like, for the guys that, like, for the people that are watching, like, I've seen Ronda like every day on our daily calls. And just, the way that she's listening to people, the way that she's giving advice, that she's speaking from her heart, the way she's pouring out the love to people she's never met. She did that with me as well. We've never met. I think that's tremendous, and it's super, super rare nowadays. And it's something that I get inspired by. It's something that I look up to. So I think it's a very, very good, what's the word? I can't think of a word, but it's just amazing. So, leave it at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, last one. And the last one is also split in two questions. Okay. So, what's one advice you would give your younger self?
God, there's so much I would give my younger self. To narrow it down to one, I'm like, oh my heavens.
Okay, or you can give me your top three if you can narrow it down to one.
I don't even know if I can narrow it down to 3. Young Rhonda needed some help. I would say I was lucky enough to have a coach in my life that was a mentor, not just a coach.
Yeah, I've learned the difference by now.
Yeah. And then they were a physical coach, like they coached basketball. And I'm a big sports person. So I would go back and tell myself, listen and apply what they're saying. And realize that you don't know enough to answer the questions that you're trying to get answers to, and to never listen to the advice of the people the same age, because they're just as dumb as you are, because they don't have the experience.
I love that one. That's a really good one. I love that.
Yeah, that probably would sum up all of it right there.
Yeah. I love that one because it goes hand in hand what we still say, like, don't listen to the people that don't have what you want.
Yes.
Even nowadays, we still say that, so thank you for that. I love that.
Yeah.
So to add to that, what's one thing you would like to have avoided? Like the one thing you like that didn't serve you well to get you, where you are today. Like as a young person.
Well, we all got some things we should have avoided that we didn't.
Oh yeah, we did.
we ain't gonna have that conversation. That's the first thing that hit me square in the face. I'm like, filter, push that one aside. Not that one.
Oh gosh.
One thing that I wish I would have avoided.
Yeah.
A lot of those experiences made me who I am. I think what I wish, if I could go back and tell myself one thing to avoid, is to avoid those people that the things they said, not necessarily the people, to cast aside the thought that made me lose my dream, or to lose sight of my dream. I've never lost my dream. My dream's been there since I was 4 years old. I had it about 4 or 5 years old, and I've never seen myself anything other than that. But I allowed others to speak their dreams into me, or to make my dream not look as sexy. My dream's not.
What kind of
dream? Say again?
I said, do you mind sharing with us what kind of dream that is? Or if you don't want to talk about it, I respect that. Now I'm curious.
So that's interesting that you're asking me. No, I feel like I'm supposed to tell you. So at about between 4 and 5 years old, and this will sound crazy, I didn't know what the word meant that will clearly identify this, but I saw myself, can't believe I'm saying this out loud, makes me emotional. I saw myself speaking to thousands on a stage.
Okay.
And
that's
and influencing thousands, and not necessarily to just follow me. But as I got older, what I learned is a word that everyone would understand would be because of philanthropy, for philanthropy. So to become a philanthropist. I always saw myself giving, and I always thought, y'all, if it gets loud, I'm sorry, I got kids coming in. I've always saw myself as giving and loving others, and I've seen it since I was 4 and 5 years old, speaking to people and giving to people. So, yeah, I'm not sure you understand the how nervous it is to say this out loud, because I know it's going to go over your airways and everyone's going to see it. So now it's out into the world, and there's only probably been maybe 5 or 6 people that know that dream.
Wow.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. the cat is out the bag.
Yeah.
So now, like, it makes me feel more special that you were, ready to, to share that. If you just said like only 5 people knew, for you to be like, okay, it's time, let me say it, because you could have easily just said, no, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, I could. Hang on just a second. Could you tell the girls just to keep it down? Okay, sorry. We got kids running around. I could have. And there was a part of Rhonda that was like, don't say it, don't say it. And that's the part that I don't listen to anymore. That's the part that was fed all that crap of your dream's not as sexy, you'll never have it. Who are you? That's all that part. And I'm also on that 21-day fast. I can't say any of that right now. So your interview is quite timely right now.
Yeah, but I'm proud of you. And I feel like I think it was just time. It was meant to.
Yeah, it is.
To be said out loud. Because
yes.
We all know, like, as you said, words have that power, and, we want to speak into existence. And I already know you're working on there, like, you're getting there.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We said at the same time, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for.
I needed that.
Just thank you for, feeling comfortable enough, even though, this is going, on social media and stuff like that, for feeling comfortable enough to share that on here. Like, that really means a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
That was it. We're done with the question.
Wow. Okay.
I think we ended it on a powerful note,
Whew. That was good. That was good. No, thank you so much. I don't think you realize how huge this is for me. So, yeah, I really appreciate it. I'll figure out the words eventually to be able to put it into proper communication to you, but thank you so much.
Because this lady is good with words. She is. She really is.
So. You're amazing. You're amazing. You are. You are amazing. You're stepping into your calling and you're embracing it, and it's fun to watch. I am blessed to be able to just get a little bit of that time and get zipped in there too. So you get your hind end over to Texas, and I am laying a big old Texas-sized hug on you and loving on you. Yeah, it'll happen.
Oh, definitely will happen. So yeah. Let's end it on the note. Again, what do you want to be the biggest takeaway from people, for people from this part?
The biggest takeaway, I think the biggest takeaway is fight for the dream that was placed in your heart at a young age that is there. Even if you try to tell me I don't know it, you know it. You're just scared to say it because it's bigger than you can ever accomplish, and it's bigger than you could have ever dreamed up on your own. It's a God-given dream. Don't back down from it. Step into it and enjoy the flipping ride, because it's crazy and it's crazy fun. And although sometimes I go, oh my God, it's an adrenaline rush like never before. And it will cause you to meet people that you've never dreamed you would ever want to meet or need to meet or fall in love with. So that would be what I would encourage. That would be my biggest takeaway. Hang on to that dream.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's super powerful. And I don't know about you guys, but she just spoke to me. So I hope she did as well. And as we, said last time with Sean, like, write in the comments, what you took away. Leave us some, feedback. I would love to hear from you. If you, don't want to put it in the comments, message me privately, message Ronda. I will tag her in it. So we would love to hear your feedback on it. And I think that takeaway is super, super powerful. And I'm one of those people, I would say, like, I don't know what kind of dream I had when I was younger. I don't know.
You were made for something big. You were. And you're stepping into it, Steffi, and I'm going to speak that into you right now. You're stepping into it by giving others a chance to step into it. You just it keeps revealing itself, and it's just another layer for you. And what you have to offer, no one else has to offer. And you're offering it. And that's huge. And what you just did for me is unbelievable. So that's part of your dream. And I'm going to speak that into you. You know it. You just try to cover it sometimes by being a super strong woman. Because I know that type, because I am that type. But that moment that you flip the script on that strength, and instead of hiding in that strength, and you flip it and you become vulnerable, you become stronger than you ever dreamed you could be. And then it is baffling as to what begins to come into your life and flood into your life. So you step into that. We're going to get that into you even stronger, because you have unbelievable abilities. And I am grateful that you do, because you stepping into it has just helped launch me into mine even more.
Yeah, she's making me all emotional.
Well, I'm not trying to, but I do. I love you for that. I do. Huge, huge, huge moment. And it was brought by you for me.
Appreciate that. And guys, this right here, I love that you guys get to witness that, because this is what happens when you let people into your life that you never thought you would need. Like Ronda, like we haven't met in person. We've been in touch online for only a few weeks or so.
Yeah.
And I think that for to have someone in your life that looks at you in a different, like sees you in a different light, because they don't know you, they don't know your past, they don't know or we sort of like the habits that, like, people get a habit of you, like how you are, and to get that, I think is super, super powerful. And for you to say things like that is something that I pride myself in. And I always say on my videos that I want to show my vulnerability, because I know people can relate to that. People can relate to that instead of
I feel your, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, instead of like acting, oh, I have it all together, I'm the strong person, like, and all that. And but I have that vulnerability, and I want people to see that, because it makes me human, it makes me relatable, and I think that's super, super important. So your words to me. So
I feel your essence. I do. And I think this is how I could sum both of us up in a kind of an interesting way. You and I are both like our hair. We have this amazing curly hair, and on any given day, it could be like thebomb.com, freaking amazing. Holy crap, their hair is like, what? And then on any other given day, it could be like, dear God, bless her heart, she needs to do something with that hair, put a hat on. That's pretty much us in a nutshell right there. I know, I just said that. Sorry.
I used to hate my curls when I was younger. So
no. They're beautiful. You're absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
She's really gonna start like make me tear up in anything. Let's wrap this up. She already has me all emotional now. So thank you guys for watching, and again, huge thank you, Ronda, for taking time for doing this. I'm feel honored and I'm blessed, to be able that I was able to, bring something good into your life as well. So with that being said, have a wonderful day, and thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye, y'all.